Good morning, everyone. My name is Rabbi Lesser, Director of Pastoral Care here at Gurwin Jewish. I hope everyone had a wonderful week, enjoying the beautiful weather we had outside, not too hot, not too cold, be able to enjoy some time on the patio with friends and family. We will begin our virtual Oneg Shabbat like we do every week with the singing of Shalom Aleichem. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashares, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Mahalchei Amlochim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Ashares, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This week, the Torah portion we read Parshas Shoftim. Shoftim means judges. And what the Torah tells this week's Parsha is important to have judges, to have police officers in our land. Now, this seems something which is very simple. Of course, we need officers, we need judges, we need a court system. How else could society last without a court system? Well, first, if you look around the world and look at countries where there's corruption, where the courts are not doing what they have to do, where the police are not doing what they have to do, then we understand the importance of having a society It deals with law and order in the correct way. But in truth, that's only a superficial understanding of the text. The commentators explain there's a deeper understanding of this text. When the Torah tells us to have officers, to have judges, it really means internally within ourselves. We have to keep questioning our actions. Are we doing the right thing at the right time? And when we make a mistake, are we doing things to correct that mistake in order not to fall into that problem once again? A person has to constantly and always be looking at their actions and giving their own testimony to themselves of whether or not they're acting the best way possible. And of course, at times we don't, which is okay. Everyone makes mistakes. But what's important is to notice those mistakes after and correct those mistakes to avoid them in the future. And yes, no one is perfect, but the more we look at ourselves, the more we look at the way we act, and the more we're able to slowly correct one thing at a time, we will truly become better people. L'chad hodi likras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela. L'chad hodi likras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela. Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Ishmiyanu kelam yuchar Hashem echad Shema Yachal L'Shemo Sefer V'Lisila Adodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela L'Kras Shabbos Chuvin Ilchagi Mekor Haviracha Merosh Mikerem Nesucha Zav Matzeh B'Machshavot Chila Adodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela Mikdash Melech Ir Melucha Gumitzi Mitoch HaFeicha Rav Lo Shevet B'Yemek HaBacha Ho Yachamo La La Yechem La Lecha Dodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela Hisnari Me'afar Kumi Lev Shibig Dei Sevar Dechami Al Yad Ben Yishai Beis Halach Mi Karvo El Nafshi Allah Adodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela Hisarere Kiva Hore Kumi Ore Shir Daberi Gad Hashem Layich Nigla Lecha Dodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela Lo Se V'Oshiv Lo Si Kami Matish Tochachi Umatami Bal Yachsu Ani Yami V'Nivnesa Yir Al Tila Adodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela Yamin U'Smol Tefroti V'Yez Hashem Hariti Al Yad Ben Yishai Beis Halach Mi Karva El Nafshi Geyala Lecha Dodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela Vawi B'Shalom Atares Bala Gam Berina U'V'Tzahala Tochem Unei Am Segula Bawi Kala Lecha Dodi L'Kras Kala Pnei Shabbos Nekabela. We're now in the month of Elul, only a few weeks away from Rosh Hashanah, the new year. And we'll discuss more as we get closer and closer to Rosh Hashanah, what the new year represents, and of course, the mitzvah of blowing the shofar, sounding of the shofar, the ram's horn, and what it represents. But just one quick thought on what it means to end a year. Because as we know, when there's a new year that begins, we also have an end of a year we have to talk about. And when we think about the end of the year, we reflect about everything which happened the past 12 months in our life and the roller coaster ride we live in, especially for us here at the nursing home. Different mandates going on, masks on, masks off, COVID, everything is difficult. And sometimes when we think about the difficulties, we could be a little bit disappointed at what's going on and what's happened. But then we have to look at the positive. We're still here. We're still here now. We're doing well. We're healthy. And hopefully we're happy too. And that thought itself should make a person smile. That yes, even throughout the difficulties of everything going on, we're still here today, all of us together. When a person thinks about that and reflects and says, you know what? Maybe last year wasn't perfect, but I'm still here now. And that's the most important thing. So as the year comes to a close, we have to think about the good things which happen over the course of the year and think positively, because positive thinking will lead us to good actions, positive actions, and will ensure that next year will be even better than this past one. Adon olam asher malach v'tarem kol yetzir nivra li'eis nasa b'chefso kol azay melech shemo nikra v'yacharei kechlos hakol v'hado yimloch nora v'haya v'hu hoveh Oyeh b'sifara v'hu echad v'yein sheni Hamshila lehachvira B'li reishis v'li sachlis V'lo zeham Yisra v'hu keli v'chai goali Tzorchev li v'yeis nasa v'hu nisi umanosli Nas kosi biyom ekra biyahado av kidruchi Eisishan v'yahira v'yem ruchi geviyasi Adoshem li v'lo ira. Have a happy and healthy weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everyone next week.